Um, I don't, I don't really know how to. I'm really at a loss for words. The shooting just happened up in Connecticut. Now they're reporting. They were saying it was 20 dead, but now they're saying it's probably closer to 30. It's quarter after 2. It happened around 9 a.m. I hadn't heard about it until I logged onto Facebook about an hour ago, and my neighbor over here, these people, and the gun club, which is over that way, I've been hearing them shooting, and just you might hear somebody crack off a few here in like a second or two, and I mean that's okay and everything, but I mean, are they out here to shoot on a day like today after something like that just because they can? Or I mean, that's something I would do if I knew that people were thinking more today than any other day about gun laws and tightening them. If I didn't want them tightened, I would come out and I would shoot. And that's expression. And my neighbor here, he was out shooting about a half hour ago. I actually hope to do this with him in the background shooting, but you get the idea. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say right now. I posted on Facebook just ... There's a name for that. I forget what it is, but I just don't know what to say. I mean, we had Columbine way back in the day, and then we had the Virginia Tech thing, and then, I'm gonna miss some. We had the movie theater shooting, and then the after the movie theater shooting was, I think like 2 people got shot somewhere, and then there was another mall shooting, I think, right? And then the Clackamas Mall shooting recently, yesterday, and now today, what they're reporting as of 2/17 on the 14th of December is that there's close to 30 people dead at a school in Connecticut, Sandy Hook Elementary School, a high school. This isn't Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris anymore shooting the jocks that picked on him. This is a 20-year-old shooting elementary school aged children. Now, where'd he get the gun? I mean, it's like he didn't buy it, obviously. So would tougher gun laws make it so that that individual couldn't have gotten the gun? Of course they would, because there needs to be a way to make sure that anybody who possesses a firearm keeps it in such a way that somebody like the alleged 20-year-old suspect shooter or whatever today does not have access to it. And if you are having a gun lay around so that something like this happens, so that someone like this 20-year-old, whoever he is, can have access to it and something like this happens, you're an irresponsible gun owner. That person won't be charged, should he be? That's something I have to think about, but you can probably make a split decision on that. I don't know, it depends on who you are. But I mean, we need tougher gun laws in this country. It's like every time we try to take a step towards lengthening waiting periods or making background checks more stringent. I mean, the background check to rent a house is more stringent anymore than to get a gun. The background check to get a job at certain fast food restaurants is more extensive than to get a gun. And there's the trade show loopholes where you could just go to a trade show and buy one, not get in any trouble as long as you don't get caught with it. That needs to be closed right now. President Obama, do this. You're a Democrat. You have the country behind you. You just won re-election. I am appalled. I am sick to my stomach, as I'm sure many of you are. But, you know, I don't expect you to be able to do anything, you know. It's a matter of your thinking and your actions influencing others, which changes their thinking, which changes their actions. Thoughts, feelings, actions. Thoughts influence your feelings, which influences your actions. Now, if there's someone you care about that's losing it, take care of them. Because in this country today, these people are all either my age or within 10 years of it. 98% of the time that way, down. I mean, when is the line going to be drawn? When is it going to be the time when, you know, the National Rifle Association just says, all right, just enact some tougher gun laws and we're going to stay away from it because this is maddening. It is unscrupulous for our country not to do something about this now. I mean, you know, the gun violence victims in this country, from straw purchases, from people picking up guns from irresponsible owners, from trade show purchases, the gun violence deaths from errant guns that just get into the wrong people's hands far exceeds, I would say, in any week probably in this country, 9/11. And you saw what happened after 9/11. We had to do something about it. We were mandated. President Bush stood on top of rubble and mandated this country to do something about it. So what did we do? We invaded two countries that, you know, yeah, okay, so the Taliban, you know, housed training facilities for Al Qaeda. That doesn't mean we invade their entire country and flip the freaking regime. And Iraq was a joke. Don't even get me started. That's not what we're talking about right now. But the bottom line is that there's one. Did you hear it? Hear it? Little clacks. Shooting a little 22 right now. Nice day to go out shooting, huh? Well, if you can't hear it, I can tell you that someone's over there popping off some rounds. It actually sounds farther than the Sportsman's Club across the river over there by the post office. It sounds like it might be another citizen out shooting. Hear it? You hear it? Listen. Things echo off the hills around here, so it kind of sounds like it's coming from like over there, like way over yonder. It's probably coming from over there though. That's just insane. I mean, just go home today. Don't do it today. You know, I can just see that person sitting in a chair watching Fox News, or probably, but I mean, let's be honest, but even CNN or MSNBC or CNN, MSNBC, or just Channel 6, 3, 6, or 10, and just seeing that and saying, "Honey, I'm going shooting," after their 10th Schlitz of the night, the evening. And I guess that's okay. That is okay. That's America. I got Assassin's Creed and I'm enjoying it so much, but I haven't fired the gun once. The one time that I had to, I fired it to complete a mission, but like you had to shoot the gun. But other than that, I've just been stabbing people. You think this kind of shit would be happening if people had to use knives and clubs and shit? No. They'd run into a mall and try to club somebody and get knocked the fuck out by, somebody that's a lot bigger than them. Or would they? If you think about our friend on the train tracks the other day. Knocked on the train tracks, 20 plus, almost 30 people. It's a weird number. But, almost 30 people stood there and watched it. Took pictures. Didn't help him though. This country it's turning into the debauchery of the Roman Empire. People say that a lot, but it's the truth. And it's a shame. People are just so interested in their own debauchery that the economy's plummeting into the toilet. I know because I've been there. And so you don't have to watch this video and say, "Oh, fuck you, you're a drug addict, you're a methamphetamine," because I do. And you know what? I've been there. I've done the 7 deadly sins. Mostly sloth. And I've been to the devil's side and back. I feel terrible about it, but to go out on a day and shoot like a day like today with what happened, God, 6 hours ago, that's the devil, not me being a drug addict, not people that steal money, without weapons, not marijuana possessors in states where it's not legal yet, not anybody that grows a few plants in their house. That's not the problem in this country yet. So much money is spent for that one, motherfuckers. I'm just getting so pissed off. I have to go meditate. I'm going to take this time to try to send whatever vibes I have in me to Connecticut. I haven't felt like this since 9/11. This is terrible. Sorry if you didn't like this video. You don't have to watch them if you don't like them. Tomorrow's another day. I just hope it's not like the last two. Thanks for watching, guys. Try to sleep good tonight. Love y'all.